Hey there guys, with 2017's garage sale season coming around, I wanted to make a quick video on things you should be looking out for at garage sales this season. This video might be good for every season. It's just a general guideline. I'm going to go over real quick on some of the things that I look for, and I think they will come up quite often all over the US. And before I get into this video, I wanted to make a point that these are things that I like to sell personally. I think that they do show up quite often at garage sales, but it's not going to be the one-all be-all. You're going to find things that you want to sell, and that will make you a better seller because you'll actually have more enjoyment selling those types of things. But if you want to follow and look for the things I sell, it is still possible to make a profit. One thing that I do like to search for at garage sales are sports jerseys. And sports jerseys, they might be from Swingman, Adidas, Nike. You want to look for those good name brand jerseys. They're gonna be throwing out their jerseys, or their moms are throwing out their jerseys, and they don't really know the value. So you can sometimes snag up a pretty good deal when you're searching at garage sales for jerseys. That's not only jerseys, sometimes the pants, basketball shorts. So jerseys you're going to be looking for are football jerseys, basketball jerseys, hockey jerseys, and soccer jerseys. Soccer jerseys are really good because they sell internationally very well. Basketball jerseys are also great. I find that football jerseys can be hit or miss. And maybe because I personally don't follow football, so it might be just harder for me to sell football jerseys. But jerseys are great, they're cheap, they're light, and they're easy to ship. And for usually about $1 to $5, you can buy a pretty good jersey at a garage sale, and they're gonna typically sell in the $15 to $60 range. So that's a pretty good profit. Another thing that I look for at garage sales, and I'm sure you always see, are video games. And video games, I'm talking about maybe older video games. Games that may be for the older generation of kids that turn into adults, so kid adults like me. And they're looking for the nostalgia factor. They're trying to buy their old games back. You're gonna get a lot of moms and dads selling kids stuff that they don't know the value of, or they didn't really care for. They just want to clean out the garage. You're gonna find a lot of video games at garage sales. Of course, not all of them are great or very sellable, but if you do have a chance to buy them in bulk, I would recommend trying to make a deal to buy the bulk, because some of the games aren't very valuable. There will always be a few that are valuable, and getting those invaluable ones cheaper and those valuable ones at a bulk price, you might be able to get a pretty good profit with that. And I'd always rather sell a lot of something than like one of something if I can. And maybe you get lucky and that person collects a few copies of the game, and you can save time with listing that way as well. Of course, video games is very competitive, so you might see a lot of people going towards the video games, but there's also a lot of video games at garage sales. One quick way you can find out the prices for video games is to scan them on your eBay app and your Amazon app. So if you didn't know, if you go on your eBay app and you click the magnifying glass, there's actually a barcode scanner next to the microphone, and all you have to do is press that barcode scanner, and it'll actually have a barcode scanner so that you can scan right here, scan that UPC code on the back of a game if you really want to look up the price. Of course, you can also look up the title if you can't find it. Amazon's also a great place to sell these types of things, and honestly, you could be making a few bucks on each game. And the good thing is, if you find a whole box of video games, you typically could sell the whole box and make like maybe $100 to $200. Video games are pretty good sellers. They're not always quick. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get some quick ones, and that will pretty much cover your costs, and the rest of it is profit. Another thing that I find that Whoops, sorry, I had to fix my hat. Another thing I find that I like to look for at garage sales is Harley Davidson stuff. And Harley Davidson stuff could be clothes, gear, any type of Harley Davidson branded stuff. And for me, I've always sold the Harley Davidson stuff very quickly. It seems to be a very recognizable brand, and almost anything that I find that with the Harley Davidson brand on it, I end up selling well. So every time I see something Harley Davidson, I will try to nab it. Last but not least, I want to talk about seasonal stuff. So during garage sale season, you're going to see a lot of Christmas decorations, which sell well. You do have to do a little bit of research, but Christmas decorations you're going to probably hold on to for a little bit before you start selling a lot of them. Of course, there's some people that are Christmas decor collectors, but they're few and far between. You're probably going to be waiting until Christmas to be selling that kind of stuff. But if you are patient, buying Christmas decorations can nab you a pretty good profit. Lastly, one of the things that I do love buying during spring are name brand jackets. And the reason that I say jackets is because it's right after winter. People are throwing out their jackets, especially here in California where the heat is gonna come and no one's gonna be wearing their jackets. So you're gonna find a lot of sweaters, jackets, and a lot of them will be in pretty good condition, especially if they only wore it that one winter. I find a lot of jackets here in California during garage sale season, and jackets typically cost me about $1 to $3 at a garage sale. I'll spend all the way up to $10 if I know I can make some money. I've bought a North Face jacket once for $1 and sold it for $56 that day. And so I'm pretty much covered the cost of going out garage sale hunting the whole day through one jacket. And that's not the first time that's happened. I've probably gone jacket hunting exclusively at every neighborhood garage sale that I can go to. I will always look to buy a few jackets. Oh, and I was just kidding about that being the last one. Actually, the last one that I want to bring up is hats. Hats are great sellers, and I'm sure a lot of you already know that if you've been selling on eBay for any amount of time thrifting. So during garage sale season, always look for hats. Military hats, you know, very unique hats. It sounds strange, but very unique hats. I sell them quite well. Like, I had a Billy Joel hat once, and it's unbranded, unnamed. It's unbranded, but the name Billy Joel and his tour or something was on that hat, and it was rare. There wasn't even one on eBay, and I ended up selling that hat quite quickly and for a pretty good profit. Of course, any new era sports team brand hats will sell well. College basketball hats sell well. College sports in general, college. And of course, with hats, there's also the trucker hats. So always look for the mesh back hats. Those also sell quite well. And you know, the thing I like about selling hats is you'll get a lot of local sports teams. And local sports teams means you're going to be selling within your state, and shipping is even going to be cheaper. That's one of the benefits I found when I buy local sport team hats. And there's a lot of them, obviously, since we're living in the city with that sports team. So hats are a great buy during garage sale season. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you liked this content, please like the video and subscribe. I'll be making more videos talking about how to build up your eBay business, or just small ideas that I have about eBay and online selling. I hope that I can make a video following myself around at a garage sale so you guys can take a look at what items I'm looking for and maybe how I bargain. hopefully I can get that footage and show it to you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to watch more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.